Hello everyone, Yoshi here again with a Toretter. I'm here to show off my basket. Didn't work out the way I wanted it to because I made the top go the same way the bottom is in the same spiral direction. So now it doesn't properly fit inside itself like I was wanting to. I was going to do it a different way where there's a hinge on the back. It's kind of hard to see with this laptop. But I don't have 14 gauge base wire, or also called core wire, to fit in and keep it all together. So I was going to try a different way where I made the cover slightly smaller than the inside, or I was going to do that and end up messing up. Made them both the same size so it doesn't fit inside. Just got to do it over again, but I think the bottom portion turned out pretty nice. Got the bottom and then the sides. It's just one wire that's been coiled with a weaving wire or a thinner wire and connected to keep it all together. Other than that, not much has gone on. Went to this business event yesterday. My girlfriend invited me since she was going. Pretty much just told me everything I knew. You know, it was a seminar on learning how to diverse your income stream, so you're just not making money one way. And I've pretty much been doing that forever, and it's just, things just don't usually work out the way I hope. It's just, I'm not sure. I just don't have the real know-how on how to get everything to work. But eventually things will work out. I'm gonna start making YouTube tutorials on wire wrapping. I just gotta see if one of my phone's camera is good enough to take videos. If not, it's probably gonna be more of a picture tutorial, or like some kind of instructable showing how to do the wire wraps. My girlfriend suggested this to me and been thinking about it. At first I didn't really want to, but it seems like it may be a good idea. And also, I can kind of learn more about video editing and stuff, as well as teach myself new wraps. I'm going to try a wire wrapping class in Fort Collins. I'm teaching one. I just got one of my girlfriend's church members had asked me about teaching some wire wrapping, and the people that want to learn have just been busy. But I'm gonna try to create my own class. It would be a useful way of making myself learn more styles of wrapping, and as well as teaching other people how to do wire wrapping. There should be a good enough audience in Fort Collins to teach wire wrapping or wire wraps in Fort Collins. It's somewhat of a trendy thing. A lot of people like them. There's a lot of people who are into crystals and stuff, or like healing properties. I'm mainly just about making pretty wraps and making people happy to have them. My tics have been kind of up and down. I've had some concentrate a little bit ago, not today. I ran out yesterday, but even while smoking that, I could still feel that I was wanting to punch myself and stuff. And I think I may have just been smoking the same strain for too long. It was some clean green that I'd gotten from Vert's dispensary in Fort Collins. it seems like these punching ticks will never go away. They think it may have become like part of my perm ticks or permanent ticks. I've had them for like 4 years now, but I've also thought that maybe since I don't actually allow my ticks to properly cycle, that it's kind of stuck as being like a permanent tick since I haven't let my ticks wax and wane since smoking weed. I don't really allow them to come back if at all possible. But I'm hoping that tick will eventually go away. It'll make it easier not to have weed if I'm not like punching myself in the face or punching the walls. And I'm also hoping that one of my tonic ticks will go away. It's a tick where I fall down. I made a previous video about that like a couple of years ago, and that's still here from as far as I know. I haven't had the sensation to perform that tick in a while. It's mainly just ticks in my arms or some ticks in my legs that just make me want to flail. Other than that, pretty much most of my ticks are not too bad. I mean, I could end up dealing with them if I had to, but because of the more self-injurious ticks, I don't allow myself to deal with them because I don't like want to break my hand or something. Let's see. Holidays are close. If anybody would like a wire wrap, I still have several wire wraps for sale, and I can customize and custom make a wire wrap. I can make rings from sizes 4 to 10, as well as make various pendants from the stones and stuff that I have, as well as be able to acquire more and make a custom style pendant you like. You know, if you're looking for some kind of like maybe a lapis lazuli pendant or a nice clear quartz pendant, or you know, they have so many different, you know, I could just easily just tell me your favorite stone and stuff and I'll make it into a wire wrap. I mainly use copper at the moment. Eventually we'll get silver. Like I got this nice lapis lazuli. I believe I may have showed it in my last video. What I like about this one though is I used two thick base wires, 16 gauge, and then two 20 gauge wires to make the weave. My mom had suggested this a long time ago about using several different sizes wires as, you know, the base, and at that time I didn't think it was possible. And then I decided to try it, and it looks really nice in my opinion. This is lapis lazuli. It's the most common lapis you can find, and in what people like the most. The holidays are coming up, so if you like a wrap, get one soon so I can ship it out before Christmas. Or if you're local, and if you're a local Fort Collins viewer, you can send me a message and you can come over and pick out the wrap that you like, or tell me what kind of wrap that you want. I'm trying to expand my audience of for wire wrapping. Seems like for the moment I'm not like getting enough views on my like website or my Facebook page or my Instagram in order to really get any good conversions into sales. But eventually it'll happen. All I gotta do is kind of wait, and I'm just hoping everything works out. It kind of feels like it may not. Haven't even been able to really get a job. I've been applying on like Indeed and snag a job, but thinking because I don't really have any work experience or any kind of past employment references, no one really wants to hire me, when they can hire somebody who already has like 5 years of doing whatever, when it's pretty much just I'm trying to apply for some entry-level jobs, dishwashing and night stocking or some early morning stocking or um, sign flying or shake, or I think they call it like shake board or a sign spinner. The people that just stand at an intersection or something and spin a sign for a business. I've applied for like one job for sign spinning, but I've like at least maybe 2 or 3, but I never get any replies back. I feel like maybe due to my lack of job experience. I don't know. It seems like nowadays it's not really like what you know or whatever. It's like who you know in order to get into a job. If you know someone there, it's like easier to get a job than if you like don't know anyone. Or I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. My lease is up in February. Roomie wants to split rent more evenly, so that's gonna be a little bit more on my end, and I'm not even sure if I'm gonna be able to pay it. Girlfriend once was thinking about moving to maybe closer downtown. I would like to be more downtown. It's slightly more expensive. Was thinking about maybe us, like living in different places for a moment, since I need to find a really cheap place, and you can mainly only around here you can mainly only find a room to rent with others for a decent amount. It's really expensive in Fort Collins. I was hoping to at least get my business up and going more than what I was just when I was homeless and flying on the streets. Maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't, I'm not sure. The future is unpredictable. One day maybe somebody will put in an order for a ton of wraps for whatever, or I actually get actually start able to teach wire wrapping or something. It'll be useful. I would like to not go homeless again. Not sure what I'm gonna do really. Well, thanks for watching. This was just a short update. I was actually trying to get everything set up to do a wire wrapping tutorial. But I may have to just switch that to a picture tutorial, like I was saying earlier. Cameras, I got some cameras, but their focus isn't too good, and I think the screens are getting slightly scratched, so it's not as good as it used to be. But I'll figure something out and let everybody know where they can go to check out my tutorials. Thank you, everyone.